Welcome back, you guys. And today I am going to make a chicken meatball with a oil infused pasta. And so let's get down to it. So I am crumbling into this bowl the bread that I have made, and I'm just going to add some milk to it to soften it up. So I am going to chop up the chicken breasts and I'm going to put them in the food processor. I'm just going to pulse it for 10 times to get a nice rough chop on them. I don't want to completely mince them up, but I want a just nice together so it'll stick better together. And so I'm going to run through all of the chicken and then I'll be back. Now that I've gotten that done, I am going to add the egg, the green onions, the garlic, salt, pepper, and a little bit of chicken bouillon and mix everything together. I am going to add in my breadcrumbs also. So I was going to add cheese to this, but I decided it didn't sound that good, and we have some old buns. It was a little too wet, so I needed to dry it up. So Mom's handing me bread. I put rye bread, hot dog buns, just kind of using up some of the stuff before it goes bad. And we ended up doing it a couple of times, but it ended up turning out just fine. I do have to say we ended up with way more than I expected. So I am going to put them on this rack, so while they are baking, it will get the air to circulate completely around them, and you won't have them getting kind of soggy, because they will give off a certain amount of oil, not very much because they are chicken. That is something that you have to be very careful when you're using chicken in this manner, or chicken in general. You can overcook it very quickly and it just becomes dry. So I did check these quite often and multiple times to make sure I didn't overcook them. So now that those are in the oven, I am going to, as you've seen, salt my water, and then I am going to do actually a mixture of pasta because we just don't have enough of one shape. So no big deal, they can get over it. And so this is going to be the oil mixture, the infused one, that I will end up putting on top of the pasta. I'm going to switch burners here in a second. It is just not working back there for me. I can't get it to it properly, so I'm going to move it to the front one. And I have added a stick of butter into here, and then we are going to add all of the ingredients into this and let it cook down for a while. I am going to shred up some Parmesan to sprinkle over the top of the pasta when everything is done, and I am just waiting for that butter to fully melt and my pasta to be fully done. I added quite a bit. We like garlic. The kid, well, Connor specifically. Not so much, but he didn't really tell that there was too much in here. I'm gonna let that cook down, but keep an eye on it because garlic tends to end up burning, which you have to scrap it at that point because the garlic is just so bitter that it will make it taste bad. So I wanted to add a little element to it, and I am going to add some lemon pepper and cook it down into this olive oil and butter mixture. I'm going to go ahead and drain the pasta, and then I will bring it back to the stove, and I'm going to add the butter mixture. Butter, olive oil, infused mixture. Pretty little words that I couldn't think of. So the chicken balls are done, and now it is just up to plating everything and serving dinner. So when I do plate this up, I am going to do pasta on the bottom, a couple meatballs on top of that, sprinkling of Parmesan, and I am doing just a little drizzle of balsamic aged vinaigrette, and it was just the perfect like little sweet element to it. Finish plating up everyone's dinner, and then we're gonna go sit down and have dinner. Thank you guys again for joining us and supporting my family and I, and we'll see you guys next time. Love you.